Hello, good morning students. Today we start new lesson number 15, probability. Okay, that is very important lesson in standard 10 also. Okay, at same number in standard 10 also given at number 15 only. Now, probability word is actually just like possibility. Okay, in day to day life many times we use these types of word also. Now, probability of any event is from 0 to 1. Answer of probability will always from 0 to 1, never more than 1 and never in negative. Okay, suppose I can say today's possibility or probability of rain, coming rain is 100%. That means probability is 1. Today's probability of having rain is 80%, means probability is 0.8. So that way 50% is equal to 0.5, 40% is equal to 0.4. Okay, so you understand what is the meant by probability. Okay, now probability of impossible event is 0. Impossible word itself suggests that event never occurs, never happens, so its probability is 0. Suppose example given, getting 101 mark from 100 marks paper, never possible. So probability of this event, which event of getting 101 marks from 100 marks paper, is 0. Same way probability of sure or certain event is 1. Example, sun rises in the east. Always sun rise in the east direction only. So its probability is always 1. Okay, so I think you understand that way only. Now, actually, when probabilities concept is applied, I can say, suppose you played 10 match, 10 cricket match, in which suppose you hit century in 4 matches. You hit century in 4 matches. Now you not play 11th match, but before playing 11th match, I can say that in 11th match probability of hitting century by you will be what? It will be 40%. Why 40%? Because you hit out of 10 in 4 matches century. So obviously your possibility of hitting century will be 40%. Otherwise probability will be 0.4. Okay, so that is the concept. Out of our record, we have some records, we have experiment, so many outcomes are there. Out of that record we can predict something, so that prediction is nothing but a probability. I can say you will not hit a century in next any match. That's possibility is 60%. Why? In 6 matches you not hit century. Otherwise probability will be 0.6. Okay, so you understand, you have any data, and according to data you have to predict in coming event what will be the probability of particular event. Now, so I can give you another example also. Suppose there are 10 balls in a box. 10 balls in a box. Suppose 5 are red, 3 are green and 2 are white. You blindly taking any ball without seeing it. Can you say that selected ball will be white only? You can predict it. Why? Because you know how many balls out of total 10 balls are white. Actually 2 balls are white. So that blindly selected or randomly selected ball possibility or probability of white color will be 0.2. Why? 2 by 10, otherwise 20%. Okay, so that is the way to predict probability. Now, event opposite to any event is called its complementary event. So you should understand what is meant by complementary event. If any event is given, then its opposite event will be complementary events. One example is given, getting head on coin. If you toss one coin, then getting head is a one event, then getting tail will be another event which is opposite to just given one. So they are complementary of each other, and always complementary events probability sum will be always 1. So P of A plus P of A bar equal to 1. I give you one example. Suppose 100 times you toss a coin. Out of 100 times, 45 times you got head and 55 times you got tail. So probability of getting head will be 45 upon 100. Okay, and probability of getting tail will be 55 upon 100. And if you make total of both probability, then obviously it will be 1 only. Why? Because there are no possibility of third any event. You will get always either head or tail, nothing else third one. Okay, so probability of any event and probability of any complementary events, its complementary events, both probability sum is always 1. So you remember this. Okay, out based on this one, objective questions are asked. Sum of all elementary events probability. First of all, what is meant by elementary event? Elementary event means basic event. Suppose you toss a coin, then getting head and getting tail are elementary events. Suppose you tossed a dice. Dice means there is a one cube type thing, cubical thing. Okay, on 6 faces there are 6 numbers are written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 elementary events. Event of getting 1, getting 2, getting 3, getting 4, getting 5, getting 6. Okay, so elementary events means you understand. So if you make sum of all 6 probability, then obviously it will be also 1. Okay, so sum of all elementary events probability is always 1. We will verify that in example also. Now formula. I just given one example of throwing 100 times a coin. At that time I tell you getting heads probability will be 45 by 100. Why? You got 45 times head and total number of trials 100. So that is the formula. P of A. P of A means probability of event A. P stand for probability, capital P. In A, B, C, whatever you suppose, that letter should also in capital only. So number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Okay, favorable outcome means whatever you want, and total number of outcome means how many times you make experiment. Okay, suppose they are known by M and N, then P of A become M upon N. Okay, that is our symbols. M means number of favorable outcomes, N means number of total outcomes. Now how to write? Because probabilities question are so simple, then by reading only question and seeing at data, you can give answer directly also. But that is not expected. You should write something. You should describe something for 2 or 3 marks question. Okay. So how to write? So first of all, you have to suppose that event. So supposition of the event is the first step. Then counting and listing favorable and total outcomes. Then you have to write down clearly how many favorable outcomes, how many total outcomes. Then main part, finding probability of the event in simplest fraction. That is the main part, using that above formula P of A, P of B something. Okay, and mostly probability answer is expected in simplest fraction. But whenever there are 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 like number in the denominator, at that time you can convert your answer in decimal form also. Okay, so either you have to give your answer of probability either in simplest fraction, otherwise in decimal form. But be careful, it should be perfect. If there is a upon 3 or upon 6 or upon 7 like number, at that time it is not expected to convert the answer in the decimal form. Only 10, 100, 1000 upon 5 upon 2 like fractions are there. At that time only convert in decimal, otherwise it is not expected. You can always give your answer in simplest fraction. If no decimal form is there, no problem. Okay. So that is the basic. Now first of all, we just take one example. So that is first example, but its question is not given. So first of all we go to question. Today we are going to take only example, not exercise. Okay. So first of all we should go to that example. That is the first example. A coin is tossed 1,000 times with the following frequency. Frequencies means is results. Head 4455, tail 545. You understand? 100 times you toss the coin. So you got 455 times head and 545 times tail. Okay, compute the probability of each event. Each event means both event. Here solution given, but according to our rule, how to write simply, that I have written here. You can see here I written first event's description in 3 parts by making dot there. First, I suppose event. Let A be the event that head is obtained when a coin is tossed, or means one coin is tossed. Okay, so that is written clearly in inverted comma. What is your event? So you have to always write this way. Let A be the event, let B be the event, let C be the event, E be the event. That after writing that you have to write whatever event in inverted comma. Okay, then write down both numbers, number of favorable outcomes m equal to and total number of outcomes. Actually total is not given, so we have to make total of both ones, so it will becomes 1,000. That is very simple. Then you can give answer P of A equal to m by n equal to 455 upon 1,000. So here 1,000 in denominator, so I have converted the answer into decimal form. Otherwise, if you want, you can give your answer in simplest fraction also, because there can be cancelled by 5 also. Okay, same way description of B is also written. Same way only. Let B be the event that tail is obtained when a coin is tossed. Number of favorable outcomes here 5 for 5 given, that is from question only. Total number of outcomes we already know 1,000. So answer become 5 for 5 upon 100, sorry, upon 1,000, not 100. So okay, so make correction there. 545 upon 1,000 is equal to 0.545. Okay, here I highlighted some point also. First point, by arrow, A and B are complementary events of each other. I have already explained this point in starting only. Instead of B, you can write A bar also. Why? Because A and B are complementary event of each other. So if you represent B, second event is not B, then you can represent that event by A also. Okay. Now, so in that case, you can find P of A bar by using that formula also. P of A plus P of A bar equal to 1. So P of A bar equal to 1 minus P of A means 1 minus 0.455 means answer of first one. Answer of first one we got 0.455. So just subtract it from 1. So it will become 0.545. Okay. So you understand that second question can be written by this way also. Why? Because it is the complementary event of first sub question. So whenever second sub question is the complementary of first sub question, at that time you have two ways to give answer, either independently, otherwise related to first one. Okay, so that was the example number 1. Now example number 2. Sorry, example number 3 directly. So first of all, I tell you example number 3 here. What is written there? A die is thrown 1,000 times. A die is thrown 1,000 times with the frequencies for the outcomes. Die means you know. If one die is there, then it is pronounced die and its spelling is D-I-E. If more than one, means its plural form will be D-I-C, dice. Okay, so or die thrown 1,000 times, just like coin. But here 6 possibilities, 6 outcome can be there, not 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because on 6 different faces, 6 different numbers are written. Okay, so means table is given. Every time you will get this type of data either in tabular form, otherwise in simple form. You just notice it and give answer directly. Okay, find probability of getting each outcome. Now 6 sub questions will be there, so not need to describe in all 6 questions. Just look here, write description in first only, remaining all answer I have written directly. Okay, so in first one I suppose that let A be the event that 1 is obtained when a die is thrown. Then number of favorable outcome 179, actually against 1 179 is written there. Total number of outcomes 1000, that is given. So P of A equal to M by N equal to 179 upon 1000, 0.179. Okay, so just like first example I have written again the whole description into 3 parts. You have to also write always your probability answer into 3 parts. Now no need to repeat this same type of description in all 6 sums. So we will now make a rule. Whenever there is a more than 2 sub questions are there, again I am telling, when there are more than 2 sub questions are there, at that time you have to write full solution in first one only. Remaining all should be in direct answer mode. Okay, so you can give directly answer in remaining all sub questions. Okay, here are 6, so only written in first one. In example 1 we have 2 only, so in both ones I have written whole description. Okay, so you understand, whenever more than 2 sub questions are there, at that time write full description in first one, remaining all having direct answer, but give numbers systematically and regularly. Okay, so you understand, nothing is new. Each and every sum is same type of. In numerator whatever as, in denominator total. Just make cutting, otherwise give in decimal form. Okay, so this is the example now. Now in between example 2 we skip. Now look at that. 2 coins are tossed simultaneously 500 times. Now at a time 2 coin toss, not one. At a time 2 coins together are tossed. How many times? 500 times. So there are result will be either 2 head, otherwise 2 tail, otherwise 1 head and 1 tail. Okay, so result is given. Both coin having heads 105 times. One head means one tail. One head, then another having tail 275 times. And no head means both tails. If no head means what? Both coins having tail. But at a time 2 coins are tossed. So total result given. Now again same type of, here they have written directly. Now have not written all remaining examples, just 2 example, first and third I have written. Now you just understand remaining all example from textbook only. Okay, so I am having now all solution from textbook only. They have written directly, but we always write first one with full description and remaining with direct answer. Okay, so you can understand P of E1, E2 and E3, they suppose this way. If you want, you can write ABC also, so P of A, P of B, P of C also. Anyway, so P of E1 becomes 105 by 500, P of E2 becomes 275 upon 500, P of E3 becomes 120 upon 500. Nothing to do. Just that's particular number in numerator, total number in denominator. In all answer, denominator will be same only in the same question. In the same question, all sub questions answer having same number, but numerator will be different. Okay, so it will be converted here in decimal form, 0.21, 0.55, 0.20. You just make double, 105, make it double, 210, make double of 500, 1000. So obviously 210 upon 1000, so automatically you get 0.21. So no need to divide, just try to get 1000 in denominator, just multiply numerator and denominator by 2. So automatically you can get your answer in decimal. otherwise in simplest fraction. Okay, so all example are of same types. Okay, just 3 number we already gone through. Now number 4, what is given there? On one page of a telephone directory there are 200 telephone numbers. In a one page 200 telephone number, the frequency distribution of their unit place digit, one example is given in table 15. But unit digits frequency is given. You understand? Said 22 phone numbers are those whose unit digit is 0. 26 numbers are those whose unit digit is 1. 22 phone numbers are those types of whose unit digit is 2. Okay, so that is the given, all data is given. Now what to find? Without looking at the page, the pencil is placed on one of these numbers. The number is chosen at random. What is the probability that the digit in its unit place is 6? Now always, whenever we selecting or we choosing anything, at that time we never look at that part. We blindly or randomly selecting that part. Then only probability comes. Otherwise, no existence of probability will be there. Okay, so we always select or we always keep anything on particular thing or particular number blindly, randomly, without seeing there. Then only probability comes. Otherwise, no need of probability. Okay, so now probability of getting so many events here, total 10 events are there. Okay, so directly only you can give answer, but describe in first one only. Okay, so you can look here. Suppose probability of digit 6 being in the unit place. Now 6 is asked. Okay, sorry, 1 is asked only, not of all. They have asked only of 1, 6 only. Okay, so they have written formula this way: frequency of 6, total number of selected telephone number. Otherwise, you can write just like I written on the first page: number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Any way out of 2 you have to write either in particular language, otherwise in general language. Okay, so it will be 14 upon 200. Where from 14 came, you know? Because 6 is repeating 14 times, so last digit 6. Those types of phone numbers are total 14, so 14 is favorable and total 200. 200 is given in main instruction, 200 telephone number. Otherwise, if you make total of all frequencies, then it will be also 200. Okay, so answer become here 14 upon 200 means 7 upon 100. Okay, so only one sum is here. Sub question is one only. Okay, so again simple only, but don't try. Many students make mistake here. They give answer 6 upon 200. Actually, don't no 6 upon 200, because how many times it repeat, that is important. Okay, so answer should not be 6 upon 100 or 6 upon 10. 6 should not be there. But how many times 6 repeat, that number should be there in numerator. Okay, so numerator is 14 and denominator is 200. Why? Total of frequency is given also, otherwise you can make total also, it will be 200. Now next 5. The record of a weather station shown that out of past 250 consecutive days, its weather forecast were correct 175 times. What is the probability that on a given day it was correct? First of all, understand question. 250 times that weather forecast means prediction was checked. Out of 250 times, 175 times it becomes correct. You understand? किसी ने आगाही की है तो आगाही कितने टाइम सही हुई है? 175 टाइम्स, और रिमेनिंग 75 टाइम्स वो गलत हुए हैं, क्योंकि 100% थोड़ी कोई प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते हैं. सो आउट ऑफ 250 टाइम्स 175 टाइम्स दैट फोरकास्ट मीन्स आगाही becomes true. Okay, so now whatever else, what is the probability that on a given day it was correct? What is the probability of being it correct? Obviously 175 upon 250, but written way or description way should be according to our rule. They have written according to their way, okay, but not so different. Okay, so total number of records 250, favorable outcomes 175. Okay, so we have to first of all suppose according to my description only you have to write. Okay, so first of all I just telling you, I have not written. Let A be the event that a forecast is correct on a particular day. Again I am telling, let A be the event that in inverted comma forecast is correct on a given day. Now second step, number of favorable outcomes equal to 175, total number of outcomes is equal to 250. Third step, P of A equal to number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes is equal to 175 upon 250. If I want decimal, then I will multiply numerator and denominator by 4 and 4. So in denominator we will get 1000. So we will easily give in decimal form. Otherwise no decimal required. You can cancel by 25 also, both ones. Okay. Now second one, what is the probability that it was not correct on a given day? So it was not correct on given day. So how many times it not correct? 75 times. So obviously its answer will be 75 upon 250 means 0.3. Okay, and you understand that second event is complementary event of first one. True or false, correct, not correct, head, tail. Okay, so these types of events are complementary. So you can find this event's probability that way also. P of A plus P of A bar equal to 1. So they have written here independently 75 upon 1. Just write both with full description here. I told you rule of writing, whenever two sub question write full description, more than two in first only full description, remaining all directly. Okay, and you can verify. I have given you P of A plus P of A bar equal to 1. Here you can verify. P of A means first, P of B means second. So probability sum is 0.7 plus 0.3, it becomes 1. Okay, so that our relation or one equation is verified here. Okay, so in the textbook total 10 examples are given. Now today we only keep up to 5, example 5 only. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Now in homework you have to write, I just tell you orally only, not in written form. Understand carefully, you have to write all these 5 example in your fair book. You have to write all 5 example and initial my description in your fair book, first page and all solution of 5 example in the fair book. But not just copy from textbook only. According to my description you have to write all 5 example. 2 example I already solved, 1 and 3. Remaining 2, 4 and 5 you have to write according to my writing. Okay, so this 5 example and first page of today's video is in homework. You can take screenshot of first page also. Okay, so you understand, so no need to give homework separately, just discussed and given in video only. Okay, so I hope you understand, and then if you have any problem refer and watch the video again and again and refer your textbook again, so that it will be automatically conceived by you. Okay, so next 5 example we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, thank you.